5 seconds. My dear friends, I am very happy to be here today for the inauguration of this first annual conference of Chief Secretaries of States. I greet and welcome one and all. I hope that this annual conference will become a forum for useful and productive exchange of views between the center and the states in the days to come. I congratulate the Cabinet Secretary for taking the steps of proposing this conference. It is one of the primary responsibilities of any government to ensure the rule of law in the country. In addition, an atmosphere of peace and communal harmony is also a need for rapid economic growth. The law and order machinery has to be sensitized to the key security concerns that affect us. Terrorism and extremism have to be tackled with a firm but effective and sensitive hand. You have to be aware not only of local and regional happenings but also the country as a whole. It is my firm hope that this conference will help you in getting a better perspective on some of these issues. Poor infrastructure facilities continue to be a roadblock in the way of our rapid economic progress. Shortage of electricity, poor roads, overcrowded ports, etc. all hampers our economic efficiency and damage our national and international image. This is a lesson which all states of the country have to imbibe. Those who have lagged behind have to go that extra mile in developing their infrastructure rapidly. I would also like, in this connection, to refer to the need of putting in place requisite administrative structures to deal with the crisis arising out of what has come to be known as disaster management. We have to prevent disasters, but we have to recognize that they have a mode of taking place which we cannot prevent, and therefore we must equip ourselves to meet the challenge of effective disaster management in a credible manner. Further, I deal with another issue, that is climate change. It poses a threat not only to us but also to our future generations as well. We attach immense importance to meeting the challenge. I am glad to say that we have launched a national action plan on climate change. This action plan consists of 8 national missions. The goals that we have set for ourselves are indeed ambitious. Much of the action in respect of the national missions has to be taken by the states. There will be need for local adaptation, for assessing what will work, and above all for involving the local communities in the process of implementation. It rests upon you to provide the necessary leadership and impetus to the implementation of these very important 8 missions. Our experience in the last 2 years has brought to the fore the importance of food security and the need for containing prices. For some time past, there was, if I may say so, a false sense of security that availability of food has ceased to be a concern. Similarly, many felt that we have been able to control prices, but we have learnt that our growing population and higher levels of living demanded improvement of our food supplies. In this context, I would like to urge the state governments to focus their energy on the area of increasing agricultural productivity. There is great scope for improvement in the productivity of our major crops, and I hope to see greater efforts in achieving this. I would also suggest that the states must undertake to place some of their best agricultural production commissioners. There are other issues included in the agenda of the conference which I have not touched upon but which are no less important. I hope and trust that they will also get the attention by the central government. I expect this conference will provide an opportunity for a free and frank exchange of views and for a better understanding of one another's problems. I hope that it will be a great experience for all those present here. The development of a country is largely a function of how committed people who manage the top administrative machinery of the country are to the challenges of faster and equitable development, and therefore you shoulder heavy responsibilities in getting our country moving forward at a pace which we need to banish poverty, ignorance, and disease from this land of ours. With these words, I wish you all the very best in your deliberations and in your endeavors.